Hello, I'm Rick Torbett at Better Basketball. You know, every tribe has their own language, and basketball is no different. Do you know the language? If you're going to be a player or even a coach, there's stuff you got to know. The good news is you can learn it like you build a house, one brick at a time. Shooting school is open. If you're going to be an outstanding shooter, you've got to know how to finish your shot. That brings us to one word: pose. You know, players will ask me, why did I miss to the left? Well, because you didn't pose. Well, why did I miss to the right? You didn't pose. Why was my arc too flat or too high? The answer is the same: because you didn't pose. So, okay, what does pose mean? Well, it brings up another phrase that you need to add to your vocabulary. Catch the goal between your arms. This is how you sight the goal. As the ball goes up, you catch the rim between your wrist and then between your arms. Now, this means you've got to keep both arms up in order to check your sights. That brings up the word pose. You've got to pose. I'll guarantee you that it's the best way to keep the ball straight. But there's more to a pose than that. Your shooting wrist should be broken and your shooting fingers need to be pointing down into the goal. The tips of your fingers should never be lower than the top of the square, and most of the time they're higher. Your guide hand should form a tomahawk chop and frame the side of the rim. And that's another phrase that pays. Finish your shot by framing the goal. There's your phrase. Frame the goal. Your guide hand frames the side, and your shooting hand forms the top of the window. Our sequence from start to finish is:
ready. Shooting hand balances the ball. Guide hand on the side with the fingers pointing up. Set. Feet square under shoulders. Body bent. Ball in the shot pocket. 2 right angles. 4 arms parallel to the ground. Fire. Everything goes up together. Time the breaking of your shooting wrist with your feet leaving the floor. Pose. Freeze your follow through and check your shooting sights. Both arms extended, shooting wrist fully broken, shooting fingers on the shot line above and pointing down into the goal. The tips of those fingers finish above the little white square. Non-shooting hand along the side of the rim. Feet are still pointing toward the goal and under your shoulders.
Is there more to building a great shot? Well, of course. A great shot is always under construction, especially if you're going to learn how to catch and shoot off the dribble, catch and shoot off the move. However, if you add killer amounts of repetition to the techniques attached to these 4 words, ready, set, fire, and pose, you're on your way to join an elite club of great shooters.